Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how I go from having all of this dandruff and product buildup in my hair that you see here to having freshly washed hair with none of these flakes and just none of the nastiness that you see in my hair right now. I start off by removing my braids that I wore that week and somewhat finger detangling as I go a little bit. The reason why I had so much dandruff, even though I washed my hair twice already, is because over the holidays my husband and I had caught COVID and my hair was straightened previously to that, and I was planning on going back to my natural curls by Christmas, but with having COVID I just wasn't doing anything at all with my hair. I wasn't touching it. So when I finally did, my scalp was really itchy and everything. It was just a really quick wash. I didn't do anything special because I still wasn't feeling well, and I just left it in a bun, and then I did it again and put in these braids, but I had all kinds of flakes and product buildup that I just couldn't stand anymore, and I just had to get rid of it. So I took all of my braids and I was preparing for my pre-poo, which I really needed. I parted my hair off camera. I always section my hair in minimum 4 parts just to make the process of anything that I do with my hair easier. And I was really in need of a hot oil treatment, so I did this kind of as my pre-poo as well, just because I didn't have my aloe that I usually use to pre-poo. So it was really mostly just the hot oil treatment, but it was very much needed. So here I am applying it to my scalp first. Especially because I hadn't dampened my hair yet. Usually my hair is already dampened by now, but I didn't think of it and I forgot about it. So I apply it to my scalp where it's parted, and then I will be spraying my hair with some water to dampen it a little bit. I usually dampen it because I feel like it helps me get the product through my hair a lot better. And so that's usually my process for applying the hot oil treatment to my hair. And with the hot oil treatment, I usually put it in boiling water to heat it up, but I also heat up my hot head that I also use on top of it, just to really help the oils penetrate my hair and get into my scalp and everything like I want. This is the first time in I don't know how long that I've had a dandruff issue, like any kind of problems with flakes or dandruff at all. If you are sensitive to dandruff, or if you're prone to getting dandruff like I used to be, then a hot oil treatment and even pre-pooing, I use aloe for myself when I pre-poo, is the way to go. Like, it will save you. This is my Thermal Care hot head that I use. It's got flaxseed on the inside, and you just heat that up in the microwave and it stays hot for about a good half hour at least. I always use this when I pre-poo, deep condition, do any kind of treatment with my hair. And as you can see, my hair is clean, fresh, free of any kind of flakes. There's no product left in my hair. This is before I put anything in. This is just fresh out of the shower. And my hair is already drying, already, because of being high porosity. Here I'm using the Apple and Aloe leave-in conditioner from Talia Wajid, which is something it's a product I've had for a little while, but I don't use too often with my hair just because I'm not a huge fan of how it sprays, and I'm also not a fan of the consistency and texture of the product itself, but I'm not mad with how it does to my hair. It does well enough. I also love using this moisturizing hair butter from Mielle Moisture RX. My hair loves butters. Like, my hair just drinks moisture up, and when I started using butters, it made a huge difference with my curls, and I absolutely love it. One product I decided to try a little while ago was this defining gel from Curls, which I actually really enjoy using, especially with my braid outs and my twist outs, because I don't get that crunchy feeling. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't weigh down my hair. I really love it. And when I'm done putting all of my product, I detangle. I always detangle. Even though I've already done it when I deep conditioned, I have to always re-detangle just because my hair has become tangled in that short period of time. Afterwards, I also twist that section that I've worked on to keep it out of the way and just to avoid it tangling yet again. By the next morning, I went ahead and finished doing my hair. I took my twists out, which kept them from detangling overnight, and they were still damp, but that was okay. I wasn't focused on having a twist out or a braid out. I was just going for a simple slick back pony, and so I'm just first starting off with removing the twists, and then I will proceed with applying my gel, which I will use for slicking back my hair and smoothing down the hairs and the frizz and everything. I like using my Eco Styler for this. Especially this one, because it just gives me the hold that I want and look for, and I pretty much get it for the whole day, and I don't have to worry about hairs popping up and sticking out and frizz starting. It usually lasts me the whole day, and sometimes I don't even need to use edge control, but it doesn't always feel like it's enough. So today was one of those days where I just felt like the edge control was going to help. As you can see, the bristle brush wasn't cutting it. I had little loops of hair sticking up at the top of my head from underneath, so I used my detangling brush to get those out, and then went back over with a bristle brush to smooth those hairs down so it looked nice and sleek and flat. I always use my puff cuff. I absolutely love it. It doesn't snag, it doesn't break my hair off, and when my hair is in its curly state, that's the only thing that I use. I've had this jar of edge control for the longest time just because there's so much of it, and I wasn't really one to use edge control before, and this past summer that's when I really started to use it. I didn't know anything about laying edges. I would see it, but for myself I was like, what is this? And after I started doing it, I love doing it, especially when I'm going out. I just find it completes the look and just makes it, you know, a little bit classy and everything, especially with a nice slick back pony. I was struggling so hard to get these down this day. I don't know why. That day was just difficult. One side was a little bit longer than the other, and it was just driving me nuts, so I just went ahead and cut it. I just trimmed those little end pieces so that they were even and would lay down properly, because before it was just not happening. And voila, this is the finished product. Everything is smoothed down the way that I want it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe.